Welcome, Leo, to your mid-month reading for January. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you in your mid-month. This message for Leo, please, with their thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding them. The Ten of Pentacles coming out. So there are some great achievements going on, and I do feel like there's success right around the corner. I think you know that, though, because it does feel like this is definitely in your energy. So you are definitely working towards that success and getting those achievements done. Let's see what's going on over here. This card not only clarifies on the Ten of Pentacles, but the entire reading is choose wisely. So there is something that you definitely need to choose wisely about. It feels like there could be like a little bit of a crossroads for you guys. Wanting to continue on the achieved path that you're on, but it feels like maybe it's not 100% getting you where you want to be. So it feels more like the choose wisely is kind of, what's the word that I'm looking for? It's kind of maneuvering around something. Feels like if you continue on this path, that it's just not bringing you exactly where you want to be as fast as possible. So it does feel like there is something hindering, something that's standing kind of in the way, and so you need to kind of maneuver around it. So there definitely needs to be some kind of adjustment. That is the word I'm looking for. Adjustment. Needing that adjustment. Because it feels like there is no joy just yet. It's almost like where I want to celebrate and I want to get the achievements done, it just hasn't come in just yet. But I'm definitely, feels like in the recent past, could have been a week ago, a couple of days ago, it feels like you really have been trying to think of a solution, digging deep within yourself, trying to figure out what is it that I need to do to choose wisely, to kind of improve the situation. Because it does feel like there is something kind of hindering the situation. Something is kind of blocking the road a little bit from you getting to your achievement. Okay, and ooh, we have the foundations and achievements in the near future, which is about a week or so. And it just feels like it's still not here just yet. There's still something there, something that needs to be taken care of, something that needs to be improved, worked around, something of this nature. So with the solitude coming in the recent past, like I said, it could have been the weekend, last weekend, it could have been a week before that, a month ago, however it is, it does feel like you're really digging deep to find it, digging deep for the strength to kind of maneuver around it, but it also doesn't, it's also the strength of also kind of like taking the reins and kind of moving this situation. Yeah, because it's just kind of worrisome, because there is definitely some kind of blockage going on over here. Yeah, not really feeling the cycle changing and getting the achievements that I'm really looking for. If you're dealing with somebody around you, Sagittarius or someone of this nature, you might also feel like there's some kind of underdetermination going on from them in the recent past, feeling like it's just a dark, this dark cloud over me, so I need to figure this out. With the rejoice and celebration, like I said, the joy and the celebration has not come just yet. It's something that you want to achieve. It does feel like it's kind of at your fingertips, but it's like, well, this door over here is kind of locked. I really think that there might be kind of a hidey hole door or something. I don't know. On the other side, maybe you need to run around the building and go unlock it from the other side. Something of this nature. Because it's definitely hindering you, so you're going to have to find how to get around the obstacle. That's really, jump through a window to unlock the door, right? That's really what it feels like. Yeah, it's definitely what it is. Yeah, it's definitely something that keeps you worried of how you're going to get this going. For the overall satisfaction of the situation with the Ace of Cups, yeah. So it does feel like whatever is hindering and holding you back, it's kind of sorting you in the back a little bit. With the Ace of Cups, it's like, I need this fresh new start. I need to really get this going. I really need to get around this. And you're definitely choosing this new direction with the Two of Swords. So this cup here, this card here, excuse me, not cup, but this card here is the same as the Seven of Cups. So it's saying you do have the open doors and opportunities, and you need to choose wisely which way you're going to go. Over here it's saying you need to pick the better direction, because there is another direction around it. You guys need to just leap over that log that's in your way, because definitely you have the Nine of Coins sitting right there at your fingertips. I see the reward there. It's just that something is holding you back, right? Fully aware that if I change the situation, if I change the direction, I can change the fortune. So you definitely know that there is this big chance and this big change right around the corner, with the imprints over here. Trying to bring in your harvest, getting things situated. Improvements need to be done. For some of you, could be having a baby pretty soon, and maybe you're trying to get all the little improvements done before the baby comes. Or you just might have just had a new baby or a grandbaby. Seeing that baby again. And just definitely feeling like there's something going on in the mid-month that's kind of more of a pain in the butt than it is anything, right? Because this opportunity that you have to get to this goal is, this thing is literally sitting in the way. It's got you in a mind over matter situation at this crossroads of which way to actually move. With the Devil card, it's definitely mind over matter. So it's got you kind of trapped in your own thoughts over here of which way is going to be the best way to get to your success and victory. So whatever this is, it's definitely just a roadblock. That's really what it is. Come across a roadblock. And with that Mercury, retrograde coming in, there is a huge possibility, for your foundations. If you are trying to make room for someone coming to visit, like I said, the new baby, or trying to fix this and that so that, the new baby is comfortable, however you want to take it, however it resonates. But it does feel like the firm foundations and achievements, if you are doing something to the house, and this is what's hindering the whole situation for some of you. Those of you who it's not resonating with, go ahead, throw that away. Everybody has their own story. But it's definitely showing that the firm foundation that you're looking for, you're still trying to maneuver around it in the next few weeks as well. So getting into towards the end month, there still isn't any change to the situation just yet. And it feels like if you were offered this promotion and they said you need to do this and that, you're still trying to get there. Right, because you don't see the offering that you're needing. If you need to save money, and this is a big thing, there's still just not enough money saved to fix the situation at hand just yet. So everything is a little still imbalanced throughout the situation. But the good thing is that there is hope and promise. It's just going to take a little bit longer now, because it just seems like it's a roadblock. Because you have the Seven of Cups here, and you have the Seven of Cups here, and it's saying choose wisely. And this is saying yes, because over here you actually have this door again, and it's still telling you the same thing. You still didn't choose just perfectly just yet. And it could be because you're still thinking about the past of maybe something that was going on. Maybe you were still going on a past thought of how you thought you were going to get there. And then you realized that wasn't going to lead to the outcome the way you thought it was going to be. So it kind of leaves you with more of kind of a compromise to the situation of how you're going to fix it. So now you're kind of like compromising, right? Oh gosh, okay, here we go. So really leaping the hurdles over here, and kind of maybe even trying to manipulate your own story over here for your trying to get around it, right? Sometimes we need to manipulate things to change things around. It's your own compromise, right? Or a compromise with this person. If you have to kind of tweak it and manipulate it to try to make it move, and the best for your favor, sometimes that's just what it is, right? Sometimes that's just the way it has to be. Yeah, because otherwise you're going to end up feeling guilty that you didn't get this done, right? So it feels almost like you're trying to compromise with yourself and how you're going to fix this and get to this overall dream, get this done, get this ship in, because you put in a lot of passion and a lot of faith and a lot of commitment to the situation, and it just feels like, yeah, there's that roadblock, right? So you're learning on how to get around this. It's just that right now you're still a little stuck, but you're patiently planning. So it's just going to take a little bit longer, right? It's going to take longer for this to open up, for you to maneuver around this. We're going to call it maybe even a fallen tree. You might even say it wasn't a log, because if it was a log, I'd just kick the sucker and make it roll down the hill. This one, you might be a big, huge tree that you feel like you have to actually try to climb over. You can't just leap over it, because it definitely is a roadblock. Definitely having a roadblock. So, and if it's with a person, you're going to end up having to kind of manipulate and compromise with the person to get them to do what they need to do, so that you can actually open it all up, right? And if it's just about saving money, then it's time to invest, it's time to save, it's time to get those things done. Because you put in all the hard work, you're just waiting for the reflection and the reward is the 10 of coins. And like I said, it feels like it's right at your fingertips. So if you're getting ready to really take some major action right now in the present, it is definitely going to work in your favor. It's just that the point is that the tree is a little big. It's just a little big. So you might even have to, my manipulating is almost like taking out the chainsaw and just cutting that sucker up, right? Because there might not be any other solution. So really hacking at it and really tearing it down. And like I said, if it's dealing with another person, it's going to be harder because you're kind of maneuvering around them and having to compromise the situation with them so that they can get a grip on the situation as well. So, wow, that's going to be even a little rougher. It's going to be a little bit rougher, because then you're going to say, I have these doors, I have these opportunities, I have these thoughts about how I'm going to do that. Are you going to be with me, or are you going to be against me? And that's going to be the tough one to make that change. Okay, especially if you guys are having a baby or something, you might even be the opposition of, they want the room this color and you want the room that color. They're going to have to come to a compromise. It might just be something just as easy as that, right? I wanted a red room, you want a blue room. And there's going to have to be some kind of compromise before you can buy paint, right? And it could be driving you crazy. The situations don't have to be super huge. It could be the smallest thing, just to kind of get under your skin and say, well, I'm still not getting my achievement. And now you push me back. And it does feel like that's exactly what it is. It's keeping and kind of holding you back from getting to the area of completion. Okay, so within the next few weeks, everything will be completely fine. So you're going to kind of deal with this, and then that's when it's going to be, okay, that's fine. I've got this over here, right? Because within the next few weeks, that's when you really start getting to the compromise of the situation. Yeah, and it's really going to have to be kind of in your hands and up to you. Even if you're making this other person try to compromise with you, it's going to be up to you, because I feel they're kind of all over the place. They may be confused or not really as determined as you are to fix the situation, or maybe they're stubborn. Okay, yeah, definitely choosing a new direction, and that's what it is, to unlock that door. And make sure that you are getting the information, but I see that here. It's like, I'm so committed, but I am getting the information. I'm learning about this situation, whether you're learning about what it is they want and then compromise with it, or what it is just in general, right? So, but no matter what, the situation will improve in your favor, and I would say within the next reading or so, we should see this all coming back together, guys. I do believe by the end of the month, everything will be fine. So Spirit says just stay positive, right? Stay positive. Okay, and that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.